Meanwhile, the woman convicted of beating an 8-year-old girl to death wants a new trial. Cynthia Baker was found guilty last month of murdering Rika Roundtree. Throughout her trial, video was shown of Baker hitting the girl, and doctors testified that the child died after a kick to the stomach caused massive internal injuries.
Rika died from a kick to the stomach. Testimony and video evidence suggests Cynthia did not do this alone. Detectives presented text messages between Baker and Rika's father.
Would life be better without Rika? Defendant. I don't know. I don't want to say yes. That is your daughter.
The day Richard Roundtree was supposed to testify, he handed a letter to the Normal Police Department in which Baker asked him to take the blame for everything.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit you with another video. Now, I hope you all had a very good weekend. My weekend was very good, and we're not going to waste no time because I have a lot of stuff to do today, and I have to get this video out because this shows you the nerve of some people. And like I say to all my subscribers, because I don't have any fans, and if you have a fan, it should be a fan that keep you cool. But anyway, to my subscribers, my family, for those of you all who have genuine love for me, much love to you all, and I wish you all happy, blessed holiday during this holiday season. If you don't celebrate the Christmas holiday, good for you also, but don't spoil it for people who do. But anyway, we have kind of like an update to a story that took place back in January and finished up in November the 19th when this woman, Miss Cynthia Ugly Face Baker, yes, it's going to be one of those videos where you might hear some things that may upset you. So if you're going to be one who's going to be kind of critical and you don't want to hear certain things, you might want to turn the video off right now. But for those who want to hear this, continue. Now, this woman, Cynthia Baker, and more than her should have got charged, but I'll explain that later. She was convicted of murder in the death of 8-year-old Rika Roundtree, this pretty young angel, this little angel who was so innocent and basically just needed somebody to protect her. Now, the way this story kind of like wounded up was the fact that Cynthia, along with the assistants, if you ask me, a lot of people's not pouring this out because I already did my research because we speak number what? Yes, fact. That's all we do over here. Now, notice on all these videos and mostly social media, well, social media and mostly all these videos, to be more specific, is the fact that the people that have a problem calling Cynthia Baker out, which I don't mind because she's the killer. She should be called out, but let's also call out the daddy who sat there and pretty much watched all this going on, because I was doing my research and I must have looked to and fro and I said, how in the hell, if little Rika was sent to live with her father, how could the father sit there and allow this child to be killed and he don't even kill the woman himself? Because think about this, people, and let me be more clear when I make these statements. If you seen a man or a woman hurting your child, would you sit there and watch them hurt your child? And how could they hurt your child for months and week after weeks? Because it's not like she just did it one time and killed the girl. No, this was an ongoing process. Everybody's seen this. The DCFS knew this. And also, the people inside the school knew this because the school had to call the DCFS. And not only did the school know it, but also very important people that were close to Rika also knew this. So I'm sitting back looking. I'm like, well, you know, Cynthia, she deserved everything she get. But the update is due to the fact that she asked for a new trial to nerve some people because she felt that it was some kind of discrepancies between her and her lawyer. So she felt that she deserved a new trial, even though she was already convicted of murder, and already looking at the possibility of life in prison. And I said, fuck life. You feel what I'm saying? She need to get the death penalty. Now, I feel like this, an eye for an eye. If you kill somebody, no matter if they're young or old, but even more if they're young, you should face the same consequence. Now, it goes like this. They said Cynthia allegedly, and they proven this, but I'm still going to use the word allegedly very loosely, that she kicked Rika so hard that she told her intestines, sent this child to school with black eyes. I told her it's going to be kind of horrific, especially when you're looking at this little angel. It's hard to imagine this child going through all that and nobody's there to protect this little one. You feel what I'm saying? And then the main one who was supposed to protect her didn't want to have anything to do with her because quite clearly, and I'm not just going by what Rika, may she rest in peace, her mom, Miss Simmons, says, even though she's in prison serving a 2.5 year prison sentence for, they say, drugs and forgery and some other things. And when she was sentenced back in January, Rika mom, she was in prison for like 16 days, and that's when her daughter died around January the 26th. Now, Cynthia Baker was sentenced for murder on November the 19th, but all of a sudden she just get a hair pass come Friday, fire her lawyer, and decide that she deserves a new trial, which I do not understand. But it's like this. If we're going to call Cynthia out, let's also call the man who really was responsible for Rika's safety, worse, her dad and her mom. Now, true, the mom failed the child also because the mom was in prison. She was going through her little demons also. We all face demons, but when you make children, you cannot sit up here and do the things that you used to do. Now, Miss Simmons even said when she went to school to see Rika, she seen Rika at the school with a busted lip and black eyes. And also the principal of the school seen this and called DCFS. So they took Rika from her dad, gave her to her mom for a little while DCFS do that little investigation. Some of you all who deal with the state and Child Protective Services, you know the process. So they didn't see anything wrong with the Baker household. Because it's funny when the state come in, they clean up their act. So they sent little Rika back, and that's when it got worse. Now, I feel this way, that everybody involved in this whole scheme, and not to, try to take up for the murderer, because hell no, we want them to suffer the worst. But if Cynthia's in jail, which she rightfully deserved the death penalty, she shouldn't even be in jail. Her dad should be in jail also for sitting back, letting a no good heifer murder his child. So I'm saying this right here. How can the school see black eyes on a child saying she was hungry, she was fatigued, she was being sent to school with no coat and it was cold, but the school give Rika a coat and then she gets mad. The stepmom get mad at the school for giving Rika a coat without giving her daughter a coat. So this woman, Cynthia Baker, didn't give a damn about this child. And this is for people who already have children. But if the parent don't give a damn about the child, it don't matter who they with, because guess what? They're going to let anything go on. So if you're that type of parent who really don't give a damn about your child, I mean, why would you be upset when something happened to your child? Now, I'm not saying that Miss Simmons is not sorry for what happened to her daughter, because I honestly believe she is. But just like they have the stepmom plastered up, Miss Cynthia Baker, with her ugly ass plastered up all over the internet, so should the dad, because he was the one really responsible for Rika's safety, not some damn stranger. Just because this professed to be your new love or your new boo, she did not give a damn about Rika. So that's why I'm trying to make this point clear, because a lot of people fail to mention this. I don't know why, if the color has anything to do with it or whatever, but I'm just going to be real from the start, because I don't understand, if that's your child, shouldn't you protect your own child? And if your child is being hurt and you seeing this, wouldn't you try to stop it? I'm going to read a snippet from this story, and I'm going to give my quick opinion. Surely, as we go, Cynthia Baker, poor thing, to seek new trial, the nerve of this heifer. Sister charged with witness harassment. Yes, her sister was charged with witness harassment. Basically, her sister got in touch with Rika's father and basically asked him to lie and also take the rap for this death of his own daughter, which I'm surprised they ain't already have him locked up for accessory, because how can you fail to report child abuse or whatever? What kind of deal they made with the dad for him not to even serve no jail time? A lot of people might not understand it, but if you do, what kind of parent, if you don't, what kind of parent are you when you clearly see what is going on? If a child is being sent to live with you and you're the parent, you're responsible for the child. So if you sit back and watch your child get hurt by somebody you laid up with a screwing, you just as guilty as the person hurting them. Matter of fact, even more so. But let's continue. Now, the woman convicted of killing an 8-year-old girl from Normal hopes to earn a new trial for what? What you going to achieve? Because no matter what, you still viciously killed this girl with wanton murder, which means she didn't give a damn, by claiming ineffective assistance from her lawyer. What can your lawyer do to you? They have videos showing Miss Cynthia Baker beating this child. They have videos showing of her just punching this child, dragging her naked body across the floor by her neck, and the kids seen this. Now, they said the abuse was so regular and so rampant that the kids, Miss Cynthia Baker, 2 kids, walking by like it was just a normal thing. And also, her kids got on the stand and testified, because we don't have to slander nobody. We don't have to lie on them or stretch the stories out. No, the facts will always speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? The truth gonna always set you free. So her own kids, Miss Cynthia Uglyface Baker, kids got on the stand and even told the judge what her mama did. And just imagine if you seen your mama treat another child like this, but then she come back and be all sweet to you. I have to question mama integrity. I don't give a damn if that's mama, because I'm looking like this. Look, if you do her like this, one day you may do me like that. Let's continue. But anyway, now, they say that her sister faces a new charge of witness harassment for basically reaching out to Rika's dad, who I'm surprised wasn't locked up also for accessory, and telling him to take the rap and lie about what happened. Because guess what? You was this complacent this long. You rolled along with the program for this long. So why change now? Anyway, Cynthia Baker was convicted of murder on November the 19th in the death of Rika Roundtree, her boyfriend's daughter. Baker, 42, but look at her bit. 64 in the face, is scheduled to be sentenced January the 31st. She is eligible for life in prison because the jury found the murder to be heinous and with wanton cruelty. It's just downright disgusting. We don't need all these fancy words. People be thinking about wonton. They don't even think about wonton soup, that Japanese, Chinese soup that you get in a damn Chinese restaurant. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about with malice, with vengeance. You feel me? But anyway, Baker has hired a new attorney, Phil Finnegan. Now, she done got the nerve to hire a new attorney knowing damn well she beat the living hell out this damn child. You still got the nerve to want to try to hire a new attorney for what? When you guilty of murder, to represent her as she seeks a new trial based on a claim of ineffective assistance of counsel during her murder trial. What can your lawyer do for you when they got you on camera beating the hell out of an 8-year-old child? This sweet little pretty precious angel. What can he do for you? If I was your lawyer, I would just got up and just threw the papers in the air and just walked the hell out and said, I can't do this shit no more. I would have played like I had diarrhea, stomach hurt, and just went on vacation. You know what I'm saying? They could get me with, what's that? Some shit in court, contempt of court or whatever, saying, you her lawyer, you supposed to be here. I'm like, no, ain't shit I can do to her, but bring a big fork and stick it in her and say she done. Now, Baker was represented by Todd Reinago. During that trial, I heard he was a bad boy, but guess what though? She's still guilty of murder. Now, during the 3 days of their case, prosecutors called 19 witnesses. That's a lot of damn people. They must have called everybody from the school, Rika's third grade teacher, and DCFS. Everybody should have had their ass in that courtroom and have to explain. If I was a judge, everybody would have to just line up side by side. The dad too. Get his ass up in there too. And explain to me, how in the hell did y'all not take this child from these people? How in the hell, Dad, did you sit there and let this happen? Cynthia, we just gonna fry your ass. Forget talking to you because you can't reform devil. It's no sense of trying to talk to somebody who did this. You can just leave them out of it because you already know what you're gonna do to them. But to everybody else, how can you all sit back and watch this? And you being a dad, shame of you. Shame on you. Imagine. Because that's all a little girl knows is her daddy. You feel me? And when a child, especially a little girl, can't go to her dad, just like you got a lot of boys who really love their mama. That's why they're so quick to fight over their mamas. Just like little girls, they love their parents also, but their daddies too. Not saying they don't love mama, but it's a different kind of love. You feel me? You're supposed to be that child protector. So imagine little Rika, how she was feeling, and she's being beaten like that, and you supposed to be the man and stuff, and you allowing this ugly ass heifer to do your child like that. Let's go and finish up. But anyway, now, during the 3 days of their case, prosecutors called 19 witnesses, including 2 children, which was Baker's own children, to testify about the abuse that they allegedly witnessed of the girl, Rika. Ringo rested his case following a brief testimony from 3 witnesses. Like, damn, can't win this one right here. We cannot win. After 3 people stood up, they're like, what the hell can I do? I don't blame them. What can you do? But anyway, a hearing is now set for January the 3rd. For what? What is there to talk about when you killed this child like this? You did this child worse than I've seen people do a dog, or you shouldn't even do a damn dog like that. Everything deserved to live. You know what I'm saying? Everything deserved to live. Now, anyway, Finnegan told the news station he's asking the court for some time to get the trial transcripts to review, so the process may take some time. What is there to review? This woman, Cynthia Baker, beat the shit out this little child every single chance she got. And I'm sorry if that's hurt some of you all feelings, but I have to say it like that so you all can really feel it in your gut. You feel me? Because if I say that she abused the child, that's not painting a picture. You just think of abuse. But when you say about somebody kicking somebody so hard in the stomach, whether they male or female, so hard till you can rupture their intestines and ripped it, give them black eyes, busted lips, dragging her body butt naked in the house around her other kids, treat this child like shit, and the father did not do anything. And people got the nerve to just want to post Cynthia a picture up, which they should, but post the daddy up because he allowed all this shit to go down. Because if daddy would have stood the fuck up and got his child up out of that situation, she would be alive today. Left that crazy ass woman alone. But guess what? The dad didn't want to have nothing to do with the child. And even the child on mom say that. So don't get mad at me and say that I'm trying to paint a picture of certain people or whatever, because I'm standing for everybody. But somebody got to stand for the children. And I don't give a damn what color they are or what color the parents may be. Right is right and wrong is wrong. The point is, if the dad would have stood the hell up And I'm not telling him to beat the hell out the damn woman, which, hey, if she's doing my child like that, you just may. But at least get the hell away from her. Call the police since it was already being videotaped. So it's clear right there that the dad was complacent in this also. And for them not to even arrest him or have him charged with anything, it's just really another slap in the face to little Rika, when that's the one who owed Rika his protection. That was the person who owed Rika the respect and the utmost loyalty to make sure that she would be protected and that she would grow up to be a beautiful lady one day and be successful in her own right. But the main person who was supposed to take care of her failed her. So that allowed these other demons to come in. Because guess what? If daddy was being a dad, could nobody hurt your child. And let me talk to the parents real quick before I go. If you standing up right and you being a mom and a dad to your child and you there with your child, it's not like you separated from them, but your child's in the same house and you sitting back watching your child get abused, what that says about you. So for people who just want to post Cynthia Baker picture up, what understanding is that? What understanding is that when the dad sat there and allowed it to happen? You feel me? But anyway, meanwhile, Baker's sister, Victoria Baker, has been indicted on one count of witness harassment because guess what? Victoria Baker, Cynthia Baker's sister, reached out to Rika's dad and basically said, look, you need to lie and take the rap for this. Because guess what? You done took the rap for everything else. Why not? We done played you like a fool this long, so let's play you some more. People don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. Anyway, she's accused of communicating directly with Rika's father, Richard Roundtree, not the actor, during Baker's murder trial in such a manner as to produce mental anguish or emotional distress. But you got mental anguish and emotional distress from Victoria Baker reaching out to you. Why wouldn't you feel that distress when you see your daughter getting beat down like that? Why wouldn't you feel distress when your daughter was going to school with black eyes with no jacket and it was cold outside? You didn't feel no distress then, but when it's time for parents to say their own ass, those who don't give a damn about the child, when it's their freedom up in limbo or whatever, that's when they feel a little distressed. But anyway, I'm going to leave the link up so you all can read the rest because I don't want to make the video too long. But you let me know what you think. And also, what person in their right mind would sit back and watch a person abuse their child unless they didn't give a damn about their own child? And that's the point I'm trying to make for the video right there. That's the whole point right there. True, the mom failed her because the mom was doing her thing. And this is what happened when you do your thing. Your children will be left out here to defend for themselves. And guess what? Not many of them make it. So before you get mad at me, get mad at the people who let her down. And that was the dad, the mom, the stepmom, the system, the police, the school, everybody. Anyway, love those children or give them to somebody who will love them. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share this video with your family and friends. Until next time, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Those children are blessings. You know what I'm saying? Many people wish they can have children, but ain't it kind of strange? The people who really want kids can't have kids, and the people who don't deserve children just have them like they ain't shit and treat them just like they ain't shit. Anyway, I'm out.